Hello, here we are in Vancouver, Canada. As you can see out the window, we are here with some of the organizers of the Hearties family reunion for the show, Hallmark Channel show, When Calls the Heart. And I'm going to be interviewing you ladies today, talking about digital media and how it's played into building up the fan base for When Calls the Heart, and also helping to organize the event. So we will start with you. Could you please let us know your name?
Hi, I'm Denise Watson.
And you're from?
Temecula, California.
Okay. And this is?
Hi there. I'm Bobby Schutte, and I'm from Moreno Valley, California.
Hi, I'm Debbie Bailey, and I'm from Phoenix, Arizona.
Hi, I'm Camille Eide, and I'm from Sandy, Oregon.
Okay, great. Now, which one of you was probably the first to discover the show? How did you guys discover it?
Well, you two
I'm not sure about you guys, but I discovered the show through the commercials when I was actually watching Hallmark Christmas movies to preview them, actually. And I was on Twitter. As an author, I've been using some of the skills that we're taught to try to promote, and so I was tweeting with the cast and finding some of the other fans tweeting and using the show's hashtag. I think Hallmark had a hashtag, and there weren't a lot of fans at the time discussing, and so I think the actors were tweeting a little bit more with us then, and finding a few other fans who were like-minded, and we were asking each other some of the same questions that we had about the show and kind of discovering each other. So I'm not sure who was first, but a collection of us found each other and decided we're kind of blowing up Twitter with our discussion of this show. It's so good, so we better start a Facebook group and have some place to talk where we're not annoying everyone, and we found that we were not the only ones.
Right. I was the same way. I was watching the Hallmark Channel commercials, or the Christmas specials. I started tweeting, and that's the main reason I actually started tweeting. I saw the commercials for this new series, When Calls the Heart series, and started tweeting, finding other people like Camille. There was 5 of us that started talking after a preview, right after a show, on Twitter, and we talked for 4 hours on Twitter about that particular preview for the next show. And that's when Camille said, maybe we should go ahead and start a Facebook page. And that's what we did. And we started the Facebook page, and just for us to talk back and forth, to have our own little group, and named it Fans of Hallmark When Calls the Heart, because that's what we were. And within 24 hours we had 500 members, and it just was, within a week it was in the thousands, and the show just took off. Social media was huge with that. And of course, the Hearties were born in the page because of social media. So
right. And Denise, weren't you like the 100th person to join or something?
I joined. I think I was under 100, but
yes.
it was. I was not a Twitter. I had a Twitter account, but I didn't really do Twitter. So I am a big Facebook person, and so I was. As soon as I saw the first episode, just like you guys, seeing the promos coming and seeing the first episode and everything, it touched me, and I wanted to know. I had hunger to know more about the actors, and I loved the family-friendly part of it, and I just wanted to thank Hallmark for bringing that kind of programming to TV. And so I started looking on Hallmark's When Called the Heart page or whatever they had, and people were not engaging too much to each other, and I thought, and then I think I saw you guys must have just created the page, and then I think I somehow got a link to that, and I saw it, and I'm like, I'm in, I want in, I want, I think you had to request to become.
right.
So I did, so it was really early on, and then I found out all about Twitter, and I just joined in with that too, and I was so excited.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Twitter. You weren't on Twitter at the
I
time?
had a Twitter account but I just never really checked it, daily or even weekly, monthly.
And that was like a lot of people.
Yeah,
they may have had a Twitter account or were a little afraid to get a Twitter
Exactly.
account.
That's what it was, yeah.
And early
Not
on
sure
we
how to
did
use
a
it.
Not sure how to use
tutorial.
it.
We called it a tweetorial, just to
And that was
have
helpful.
questions and answers on how to actually tweet. To be able to
And what it
interact
all means.
with.
And what the
Because
heck
people were
RT
over-
meant, or
Right, retweet,
or
right,
MT,
right.
or whatever.
Oh, right.
And the fact that it was overwhelming for some people, I think, it discouraged them from doing it. And then they found out, oh, this isn't hard at all. And oh, we get to tweet with Dan.
Yeah.
So it was,
Yeah.
it was
And
huge.
just learning the retweet,
Yeah.
you don't know what that button means, but it's huge to be able to even trend. And when you're first starting out, just to hit that button with the content that has the hashtag, which what we use now, and what Hallmark wanted us to use was Hearties. I mean, that was a big thing for people. They could just hit that button, and then they knew that would count.
And they're helping.
Yes.
Without having
that
to
would
be
count.
really
Who came up with the Hearties hashtag? How did that happen?
There's a lady named Janet Rourke who one day we were, it was pretty early on or mid-season, the first season, and everyone who's already been on Twitter a lot was really trying to encourage a lot of the other ones to make sure you tweet tonight. And we're using the show's hashtag, but so that we can find each other, let's tweet some more. I don't remember exactly what her idea was, but she said, I know, hashtag Hearties. That will make us easy to find each other. We're like, Hearties, that's cool.
Because we
Spells
had
are
a
hard,
list of names,
just
and Hearties just kind of stood out.
And I think
fits.
Hallmark saw that and they loved it and they took off with it. And within an episode or two, they flashed that on the screen and everyone just freaked out.
Pam
because,
said,
look,
Pam
Hallmark,
Slay with Hallmark said, this is
That
the
is
hashtag
amazing.
that we want you to use.
and
It
so
was
we
great.
are Hearties.
Yeah, Hearties. Great.